Hey dreamers, we're going to continue with the Rising Tide DLC of Final Fantasy 16. Not going to do a long intro. I already did that in the first one. So yeah, we reached this little town, this beautiful town. I know that my first video, we didn't really do much. It was just like an introduction. But rest assured, we're going to have a full video, probably like 2 hour long, because like the DLC is quite bigger than at least like a little bit bigger than the first DLC was. It's still like not that long, but so yeah, we're going to do a full package today. Hopefully we get some fighting and see what this is all about. So we already checked the town a little bit, so I'm just going straight to where we have to go. And we need to go to the Witten Hall.
Intruders!
Intruders? I'm not an intruder. How dare you to say that to me?
Oh, do you think he baits?
Oh, we can speak to this one.
Welcome to Haven.
Thank you.
The tributary awaits you within the Witten Hall.
Thank you. Is it called Witten Hall because like people have white hair? Is that why it's called like that? Like a lot of people, all those people have ivory hair, or more like ivory hair. I wanna. Do they have all of them?
The
Yeah.
poor things are as pale as ghosts.
They all have.
Oh, they're unwell.
I don't think so, Mum.
They all have ivory
It's just the
hair.
way they
That's
are.
funny. Okay. I'm stalling. Let's go in. Ooh. Going on. Yeah, very architectural Viking a little bit.
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyas.
This man, Walyas, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
A baby?
What?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walyas was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icons sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the Surge.
Are you bound for the Wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
Thank you.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Ba-dum-tsh.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge.
Right.
If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have to ask you for recompense, poor as we are.
I think I'm good. Oh, we all see all plus signs. Are those like side quest stuff? Are we going to do side quest stuff right now? Sure.
Sid,
Yeah. You know me?
you are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
With
You
what
lost your
exactly?
kitten?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making. So
And you need
I
flowers.
wondered if you might collect
That's what I'm
some for
doing.
me and give them to him.
Because you don't have legs yourself.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
I don't understand. All right. I want to do everything in this game, so
Which
sure.
flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. But you
Girl,
never
they
die
are
of fabrics
literally
that
like
always feel close to water
2
like they
feet
are.
away from you.
You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
Why?
2 basketfuls it is.
Girl, do you even love your own husband? Because it looks like you don't. If you don't put your own effort into your relationship with your husband, it's not a good relationship in the first place. Like, you have to do... You cannot ask other people all the time to do your shit for you. Like... Jesus Christ. I mean, like, literally, it's just like... you only have to cross the bridge to get the flowers herself. But no, it has to come from Clive.
I'm not arguing. The child.
I'm also not arguing. I will do it. Because, like, I'm a good person. But Jesus Christ, this is stupid. Okay. Let's go.
Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah, Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavart may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
Right. So... This is like... Rebirth all over again. Picking up flowers. Hello, lady.
Lewis. My people believe they frighten off trespassing demons by showing them the evil in their hearts. Would you care to take a look?
Nah, I'm good. I'm too ugly to see myself in the mirror. Okay, so... I mean, like, the demon would all be scared away from me anyway. I don't need a mirror for that. If he sees me, he's like, oh my god, never mind. I'll just go back to my lair. Okay. Doggo! I'm gonna bite you.
After it.
Hey, boy. Who's a good boy? Where do I need to... Am I not seeing something? Collect the blessings from the flower pickers. Do I need to talk to them? Flower picker, I guess so. Hello.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Alright. Thanks for the information that I wasn't asking.
That's 2 basketfuls.
Oh. Quick complete. Well, after completing the main objective of some quest, you may be given the option to quick travel to the quest's final destination. Oh. If you see a prompt in the lower right hand corner of the screen, hold down the option button. I think it's called the option button. To immediately travel to the NPC, eagerly waiting your return. Of course, this option is not mandatory, and you are free to ignore it. It can also be completely disabled via the game settings on the system tab in the main menu.
Time to visit Pavat.
Yeah, because it's such a long walk back. Wait, and there's also a timer? They put a timer on that as well? That is freaking funny. Okay. I mean, look. This is like fairly walking. Like, how... it's...
What do you want?
I guess it's for the impatient
Your wife
people.
asked me to bring you these flowers.
Here, you have a basket full of flowers that your wife didn't want to do it herself because she doesn't love you that much. So she just asked Sid, or aka Clive, to do it for her because apparently you only want to get it from me instead of from your own wife. So here, a basket full of flowers.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
This is so cringe.
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the two of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. To remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
Oh well. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
Oh, they have also a greeting? Okay. Quest complete. Ooh, level up, baby. Let's go. 93. Let's go. And we got a Titanic block. It enhances Titan's iconic feat, Titan block, making it capable to block attacks from behind while restoring a small amount of the HP gauge. Wait, that's pretty cool. I think I have Titan. Oh, Haven Foundry now available. Ooh. Don't know what that means. I guess the smith itself. Okay, so that was amazing. I'm so confused by that side quest. I don't know. Just to see the blacksmiths, I don't know. It was a little bit weird. It was unnecessary.
Where in the blue?
Where in the blue?
I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to.
She needs flowers too?
For the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little Rills decided to make herself scarce. The heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
I'll do it.
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
Ah, a free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still, especially once she heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up.
Outsiders!
Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her.
Ruka?
Try not to worry.
Yeah, try not to worry. Sorry if you hear me sniffing sometimes, but at the moment of recording, I have a little bit of a cold. I try. Sometimes my microphone picks it up, so sorry about that. So your headphones are not broken or anything like that.
What do you think the tributary sees in
I do have like noise cancelling on, but like it's still like very persistent. I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, let's go to
Hear me, mine ancestors.
this one, to the gates, and speak with the guard. Have you seen a lady?
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it
Oh,
happens.
Ruka.
She went out through the gate not long ago.
Okay.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time.
Ah,
There's a path off to the left. which
maybe
leads
there's a
down the river.
lover.
Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will.
Never said I don't. Maybe there is something. Oh, I think that's the spot we didn't went to yet. Wow. I'm so still amazed by this location. Like, it looks so beautiful.
This must be the path.
Yes, I guess so. Ah, I wish like the whole main game was like this. That's insane. Well, not the whole main game. I mean, like, I understand there's like a dark undertone. But I hope you know what I mean. Like, a little bit more zones like this. Is she here or not? That is the question. I do see someone. Boop, ba-doop, boop, boop. Yeah, this looks gorgeous. Holy damn.
They're not here either.
Hello.
It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
You must be Ruka.
You know my name? Can you lot read mine?
It's a child. Didn't do that.
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Hey.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only one she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got, including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they're made for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as travelling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Ruka's back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
Yeah, complete. That was I don't know. Ageless tallow. Oh, it's something new. Render it from the fat of a boar or a bison, or in the case of Mysidia, chocobo, what? Or ibex. Tallow is widely used in the manufacture of a foul-smelling candle and oily soaps. Blacksmiths have also been known to employ the substance in the final stages of polishing steel. This particular sample appears to have been affected by a surfeit of ether, which has somehow slowed its degradation process. Degradation? Is this Final Fantasy Rebirth? Okay. Allowing it to maintain both its vibrance and that word, despite having been left untouched for several decades. Viciosity. All right. Haven stores now available. Yay. I don't think it was necessary to, like, I mean, I understand for, like, lore building, but there's not really, like, much of lore building going on right now. I don't know. Like, it felt a little bit unnecessary to do, like, this. But, oh well. You must be someone.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, what's the route you wanted?
Depends what you have.
When you've decided what you want, just let me know.
Oh. Okay, so she does have something for us. Oh. Man, and I thought that my my current gear was already good. Oh, there's a song. Yeah, song we buy.
May it serve you well.
Thank you. And here we all good now.
I'll be here.
I'm not going to buy the gear just yet because I kind of want to see the blacksmith, because like sometimes like buying items is not like good because like the blacksmith has like upgrades already for stuff. So let me see. I don't think so with the weapon. I think that we are good with the weapon for now. I don't see anything here as well that can be upgraded. No. Maybe reinforced. Nope. I think we're already good. I mean, we have the reinforced iron belt, but this is actually worse than I have right now. Oh my god, sorry, I had to mute myself. I had to sneeze, sorry. Okay. Sorry for the quietness, certainly. But I had to sneeze, and I sneezed quite loudly. So I had to mute. Right, so I think we can just buy the new stuff. Oh man. Yeah, we have everything. Look at the list though. It's insane. Yep. Alright. Then I will go to this lady. And
I will have to charge you.
Here you are.
Equip, yes. Then
May it serve you well.
Equip. And that's it. Alright.
Well.
Hello.
Will you be back soon?
Yes.
You've still got to tell me everything else about the
I will
outside
tell
world.
you how bad everything is. Because like you're making it sound like it's beautiful outside this place. I mean, it has its beauty in some certain way. But the blight is happening. A lot of creatures.
How long do you
People
think this
are
village is
starving. It's not a very good place to go outside. Are we all done in here, by the way? Are there any other side quests that we have to do? I don't think so. No. Then we are continuing the MSQ or the main story or whatever you want to call it. Hey, Chocobo.
Did you hear that, girl?
Alright, let's continue. Make for the search. Okay, let's go.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
Ships? We're going on a boat again? What? Oh no, she means probably some wreckage. Yeah, I think it makes sense that there are like boats or ships here, even though we are far from the shore, because Leviathan does do a tidal wave, and probably it has reached around the places like this. It's what I assume. It's what I assume. But look at this. This is so beautiful. Oh no, I already see enemies. Yeah. Try to ignore it. Wow. This is amazing. They really did a good job with this DLC. I mean, like, for environmental wise, I don't know the story at this moment if it's good too, but they really did an outstanding job with like this whole new place for us to explore, and it looks beautiful. I think this is maybe the most beautiful Final Fantasy game that I have seen. Probably a lot of people are going to say Final Fantasy VII is more. I mean, it's different. Like, Final Fantasy VII is more vibrant. But the fidelity is so much higher. I barely see any pop-ins happening, or pop-ups or whatever. While in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, you see pop-ins like in like a few meters. It's insane. But I'm not going to compare these two games because it's silly to compare. They're not the same. Okay, let me see if I can still remember my combat a little bit. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god, I'm struggling with it. It's been a while. What the heck? It's been a while.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Judah, how did these ships come to be here?
I'm still a little bit rusty with the game.
Angry.
Really, brother? Did you have to ask?
Sorry, I was not paying attention. Sorry. What? What did she say? I'm so sorry. Was that Jill? Oh, I'm so sorry, babe. Sorry, babe. Didn't meant to ignore you. I was just a little bit like overwhelmed with the fact that I still am a little bit rusty. I know we shouldn't go here. I am going anyway. I wonder if there are also hunts. Because this really looks like a hunt place. It's a temple though. Where am I? How is this? Looks like an old temple. It's interesting to see like the different architecture. Because this looks like really more like the Mayans. Like, I know it's like, I know I shouldn't like say like it's like stuff like this, but what I mean, like, it's inspired by certain or different cultures. Like, we have Vikings, a little bit Japanese in there, a little bit of like Mayan. So yeah, interesting to see that like combination. Whoa. Now that is a ship. Or it was a ship. There's something always about like stuff like this that I love so much. Like it's hard to explain, but like I really love like fallen ruins when nature took over. Boing! Boing! That's so overkill for that one. There we go. Yeah, I'm really have a weakness for environments like this, like when everything that humans made or that has been like soaked in with the nature. So beautiful. I could walk myself here, this place, and just like explore myself. If this was an actual real life location. What are those? Are those pirates? What the heck? No! Wait, what? It's a freaking tomberry? There are tomberries in Final Fantasy 16? What? A tomberry creeper. How do they lock it? I'm curious. What is the design of those?
Tonberries.
Oh, they look so different.
By their hatred for everyone and everything.
Oh yeah. Do they have also the chef's kiss? To insta kill you? I really love like how they designed this in a different way each time with every Final Fantasy game. Wow! Tomberries in 16, huh? Interesting. Yeah, they have a knife. A big one though. They really have a big knife. I don't really want to figure out if they have like the chef kiss or what is it called? The knife attack. If like it's also like insta killing you. I think it's maybe I mean it's still doable to do it in like in a live action combat situation, but I think it's maybe going to be more annoying to do it. I don't know. Or like maybe bring your health to like 1% HP or something. Or I don't know. If I encounter them, I'll see if they do something like that. Because I'm curious. Wow. This is just... Is this the same? Is this even the same game? What's that? Oh, that's just a nut. And Spuda. Burn the Spuders before they become a Spider-Man. There we go. Okay, I kind of want to explore, but I kind of want also let the game like guide me, because I think that we may be going to see other places that one that I was before. Pretty sure that's going to be like a side quest or side content that's going to get us there. So I don't want to...
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
Huh. But wait, so if there was like a tidal wave happening here, right? That's a pretty big tidal wave, because like we are now basically like up the hill again. Like I don't know if it's like very low, like the sea level here. But if the boats were all the way over there, That's a huge tidal wave that has happened. I really love this. It's so beautiful. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, my God. It's breathtaking. Yeah, sea level is still low here. So... Jeez. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Good job, Christmas.
How will we
Creative
reach the surge?
Unit business
We'll follow
stream.
the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the Cape.
Okay. But I first want to check this place out. Wow. It's just that it's so much more greenery and alive compared to what we have seen before in the whole Final Fantasy 16 main story. Like, this is so weird to see because, like, of course, with all the blight happening, so there's not much greenery left in the in Rosaria and basically the whole place. But wow, but look at this. Look at like how low the water is, right? Like we are on top of a big mountain. So how much? How much? Like what is the height? Do you think? Like 100 meters or something? Let's say about 100 meters, right? So, and then it still needs to go again on like the mountain here a little bit. Nah, maybe not so much anymore. But, well, let's say a few more. So let's say like, I don't know, like 150 or something. Like 150 meters. That must be a huge tidal wave. Like, to get on this place to bring all these boats on land further in, because like damn. I mean Leviathan is doing stuff like that, but it's a let's see. Okay, I thought it was first a marble, but it's not. It's an patois. He's sleeping. He's just sleepy. Or it's empty. Is he sleepy or is he just... No, he's sleeping. Yeah, he's pretty much alive. I see he's still moving. I'm not going to attack that one. But wow, guys. It's... I'm a little bit... a little bit overwhelmed, like how beautiful this looks. This is so beautiful.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
Yeah, what is that about?
It prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea.
Oh.
And Dwalius by his people.
Okay. I see. So we know a little bit more about that as well, about the light ray. My goodness. Yeah, I'm really going to take my time in this world. I'm not going to rush through anything. I just want to soak in. Not soak in, but but soak in all the. Oh, those are just wolves. Hello. Oh, that's so OP. Oops. Yeah. That was really OP. There are a lot of Toitois. How are they called here? Lesser Archelon. Okay. They're not called like Toitois. Toitois. Oh.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right.
Okay.
It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, it's actually a travel point. I thought we're just going to cross the bridge. I see, so it's split up in sections. We're going for the... yeah, that's the haven. Okay. The Tailwind Bay. For millennia has the pounding surf of oil-piced bay slowly carved Tailwind's crescent of imposing cliffs. That surf's not frozen in time, mind. Alright, let's go. Oh no, wait. That's where I am right now. Huh? Oh, okay. So we have... okay, we have to go to the surge. Sorry, yeah, I was a little bit confused. Okay. A lone wave rises the eternity, cursed never to break. The hands of time having stilled the rage of his torturer. Creator. Let's go. I wish we could like travel there, but oh well. Fast travel it is. Oh wow. The surge. Reminds me a little bit of like the flood, like the in Final Fantasy 14. Like, spoiler alert, though.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Walius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering.
But why now?
Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
Why now? That's what I want to know. I don't trust
The
this.
forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
I mean, sure. I mean, like if the child is suffering, sure. But I think there's more to it. I mean, like, I have, like, trust issues, so... Especially if it comes to Final Fantasy games in general. I don't know, I think it's more to it. Because, like, why now of all the times, right? Lore-wise. I mean, like, I know it's a DLC, but... but, like, time-wise...
This way, Clive.
Yeah, I know. One sec. Jesus Christ, let me freaking cook. So... From all the time, right? Like, it's been, like, a few... Like, what did they say? 1,000 years or something like that? Like, even more? Like, more than 1,000 years? We haven't heard anything about Leviathan. So why now? All of the sudden, of all the times, when everything, like, why now? Like, why do we have to save Leviathan? Now, and not, like, 100 years ago. You know what I mean? So what is the purpose of that? What is the reason behind that? Why do we have to save him now and not, like, sooner? Were they waiting for someone like Clive to trust to do the job? Maybe it's like very simple. Wow. Holy moly. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, it really reminds me of Final Fantasy 14.
Point the way to the child.
It
Good.
does indeed.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, it really reminds me of the light in Final Fantasy 14. The light, I think it was called the flood or something. Holy moly! So this is like frozen water? Is that what it is? Is it Torgal? Yeah.
I know it's a lot to take in.
The developers were like, okay, so the character standing still, they're probably like appreciating the environment. Yeah, we do developers. Some people out there, some gamers out there do appreciate what you build. It is a lot to take in. It's beautiful.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Yeah.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
80 summers.
It's not right.
Wait.
It's not.
So 80 years, not 1,000. Right? 80 summers instead of winters from... But so 80 years ago this happened. Okay. I mean, I don't know.
Is something wrong, Clive?
No, I'm just like cooking for myself. And just wondering, why do you need me right now for this job to save Leviathan? I mean, wasn't my father already like a good person as well? I mean, like, he was not maybe the chosen one. But, I don't know. Like, why me? And by me, I mean Clive, obviously. Whoa. That's so weird. It's like it's the time has stopped. You know, like it's... so weird. That's so crazy. It looks almost like mountains as well. What a beautiful
Do you see
sight.
something?
Yo, yes. I'm just looking around. May I, please? Look around. There are people that like appreciate the work that developers make, you know? They do exist still. Yeah, it's just that like, I don't know. I'll come.
There. Up ahead.
Are we actually going inside in here, or what is the goal here? Or is just the lights? Is that the light source? Yeah, that's the light thing. Okay. Oh, there's a big crater.
Down in the center. Follow me.
Okay, well, I was already doing that. Nothing has changed yet. Okay. Oh my god, it is a baby. I mean, they already said that, but... the fuck?
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallace's icon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the icon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
What's Clive going to do? Is he going to soak it
Don't
in?
be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Yeah, he's going to do that.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Is it done?
I think so. I can feel the icon inside me. But something's wrong. He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
Okay.
Right. Let's see what you've given me.
Yes, let's fight. Oh, we actually do. Wait, we get new stuff? But how is it going to tie together with the main story, huh? Huh? What is that all about? like why didn't we had that at the end of the game? Huh? Huh? Okay, so the power of water. Clive has claimed a portion of the icon Leviathan's essence. Tuning with Leviathan not only changes the elemental aspect of Clive's magic spells, but it also allows access to the several new icon abilities such as Cross Swell, an inescapable rush of water that pummels enemies from multiple angles. Ability details are found. Okay. Leviathan's feet. Leviathan's iconic feat, Serpent's Cry, can be used to summon to Clive off-arm a sea-spitting serpent capable of dealing precision strikes to enemies at great distance. Press square and the state will unleash a tidal torrent, multiple bursts of water capable of forcefully knocking back smaller creatures, while pressing triangle will fire powerful jet of water, a tidal stream, at enemies situated just outside melee range. The tidal gauge, gauge, I don't know how to say this. Gauge, I think it's gauge, gauge, I don't know. Using these attacks will deplete your tidal gauge, become unavailable when the gauge is empty. The gauge will replenish, I will just say twice to say like over time, but you can be filled quicker by pressing circle. Oh my god, okay. Time a second. press perfectly within the on-screen prompt to immediately refill the gauge, as well as earn unlimited ammunition of a short period of time. The title gauge is replenished when successfully executing a precision dodge. Okay. Same like Bahamut. Roll. While using Circumscribe, press R1 again, while dodging will cause Clive to roll in the air, extending the dodge even further. Tidal Torrent can be used while rolling by pressing where? Okay, so that's like, wait. Okay, so I understand a little bit. Right. Only the Leviathan's abilities are available during this battle. Ah, I see. I was like, how is this even?
No, just an eggy, but a formidable
oh shit.
Nonetheless.
Oh, oh my god, this is hard.
Too slow.
One sec. I need to. Oh my god. There you go. Okay. Oh my god, this is. I have to get used to this, not going to lie. Oh, so close. Okay, I understand.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Wait, why am I suddenly here? No! No! Whoa. Oh, I can still use Limit Break though. Oh, come on. Woo!
Take this.
Come on.
Oh my god. I'm struggling with the abilities at the moment.
Not good. Nice try. Enough.
My strength is yours.
My strength is yours. There we go. Whoa! Little waterfall, little. There we go. Boom. There we go. Easy peasy. It was a little bit weird, like, because like I've never used these abilities, so it was, it was a little bit weird to use it. Okay, so they only give this ability only once for this battle, because like I was about to say, like, how are you going to explain like later on in the game that you like you don't have the Leviathan stuff? We did got something new though. Flawless Orb. It has been noted that in some early text, our forebears would oft-times refer to crystals as orbs, or they say like orbs. And while the issue of these capital letters to this day cannot be satisfactorily explained, the term itself is most likely one scholar's interpretation of text transcribed, oh my god, I can't read today, from a much older language. This pale blue fragment taken from the body of the Aggie. Pericos, however, it is indeed an orb. And while completely flawless and teeming with the wild wars and eddies of the pure life energy, by no means does it warrant rendering in the uppercase. Okay. I wonder if it's for a weapon.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but... there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
Wait. It gets dark in this game? There's nighttime.
Sorry, Walius. I will make this right.
Huh. Weird.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Well, we were already doing that. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that we get... There's no way that we do get it, right? Wait. We do! Huh? Huh? Okay, game. Okay, developers, explain me. Why didn't we not have this in the last part of the game? Can you explain that to me? Because that doesn't make any sense. Let's see. What do we have? I kind of like the Crosswell spell, so I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to master it because I have tons of points anyway. And then we have... Do we have Tidal Wave or something? Tsunami. There we go. Heck yeah, I'm going to upgrade this and master it. There we go. And summon the Water Serpent to transforms class basic. Yeah, I didn't really like that one as much. So I'm not going to do that. Also not really a fan of that. What's this? Rip open a slowly expanding gateway to the murky depths of the sea. When timing is right, summon forth an abyssal storm that harness in the nearby enemies. Okay. Maybe I'm gonna... I mean, I'm going to upgrade everything anyway, but I might be going to try this one out for now. And oh yeah, we also have like something new. Yeah, but I'm not going to use that though. Let's make a new preset for this. Can we now use Leviathan? Yeah, oh my god, we can. But I'm not going to do this though. I'm not going to use Leviathan. I'm just going to use Phoenix. Since we have like master abilities now. So I do kind of like this. And I kind of want to do the tsunami. There. And then we're going to use Garuda. Always nice to have Garuda. And then I want to use this. And wait, no. We first do the scratchy is always nice to have. And then this one over there. And last we do Shiva, like Shiva, my base. And then this one. And diamond dust. Okay, so they were like a weird combination, but but I kind of want to like try out like I don't really have much. Like this is an attack, but not doing much. Yeah, maybe not so smart with this setup, to be honest. I mean, this does do a little damage. This as well, but it's like an AoE of an limit break. This is good for yeah. I need stagger stuff for a stagger, so I will keep the gouge. But let me see if I want to use something different. Let me see. I think yeah, let me use this instead and for now. Yeah, sure. I'm just curious how they're going to explain this later in the game.
Look, Dad, the tree's rock.
Like, why do we not have this when we are finishing like the main story?
Bastard things.
That's. I'm curious how they're going to do that. If they are even going to do that. Like maybe I will lose my powers eventually.
Yes.
Tie Strike Reforged. But it's not even better than the weapon that I have. I mean, I can craft it.
There.
I'm not going to equip it, but maybe for the sake of glamour. Yeah, that's yeah, this one. Okay, there's nothing else.
A good tie to you.
I do want to see how it looks, though. I do want to see how does it look.
The child.
It's. Wait, what? Isn't that not just the same? What? Am I getting crazy right now? It's the same blade. Oh wait, it is because of my glamour. Oh, fudge. Is there a stone here? Stone here, not the location in Final Fantasy 16. This is also called stone here, but but is there a stone here, like an aetheryte or something like an aerite? I don't think so. I did explore the town already. I haven't seen anything like that.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be enough.
I wonder if I can like travel back, but that also means that breaks a little bit the immersion. Huh. I don't think so. Ah well, doesn't really matter. Maybe we'll come across something later on. I just wanna. Okay, sorry. I have to travel back. I have to. I had to. As long as not like resetting my stuff, I'm fine. I just want to see how the blade is looking. Like if it's cooler looking than this one, then I will do it. Appearance. Which one is it? We also have the buses right now. The ultimate weapon. Where is it? Ancient swords. Oh, where have you fall here? Oh. Don't think I like it. Let me see how it looks. Why have you fallen? Okay, so I need to have a little bit. It's so terrible lighting in here right now. No, I don't like it. I'm looking at it. It's I don't know. Like it's not like a bad weapon or anything like that, but it's. I mean, it is looking like a Leviathan weapon, absolutely. I think there's something similar in Final Fantasy XIV like this as well, like a weapon like this. Like it does look like it's. I mean, like it looks cool. Like it looks like a shark, kind of like blade, but I prefer the one that I had before. So no, at least I know how it looks. So I was hoping it was looking badass, but I mean, this one also looks pretty cool though. Like, it's only just like a little bit, I don't know. No, I think the blue one suits Clive better. Like the Ultima one. I cry and fall in tears for 1,000 years apart. Yeah, I like this weapon. The only thing that I kind of miss with this weapon is that like it's... I kind of wish there was like something floating inside. Okay, let's go back. Because let's just pretend I didn't got there. It was also nice to hear the song again. Alright, let's just pretend that I never left. I was just curious. I was just curious about the child.
You don't think he's...
Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Knock, knock.
To understand the spell which binds Walius, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity.
This tapestry
is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people sought refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, The Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
All right. Are we going to split up? It seems like that.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north and then west, deeper into the forest.
Right, but I do see a mandatory quest. Whoa! A lot of quests. So let's do that first.
Sign of the child.
You don't think he's...
I think that for this video...
Don't say that. You'll only get yourself worked up again.
Is she for potions and stuff? Yeah, so for the rest of the video, I think we're going to do like cleaning up all the side stuff. And probably the next video we're going to head out to do the rest of the story. So if you're not really caring about like side stuff anymore, then yeah, you don't have to watch.
Just try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fannet, healer by trade. And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so too,
But?
This affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it. And my most powerful antalgic hasn't done a thing to ease the pain in his chest. I'm starting to wonder if his condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
Sure. Why not?
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry. All I need you to do is speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
What? After all this time, Clive and me are still sharing the same mindset. All right. Sure.
Leave me be. Let me go.
Oi.
Oh, do you need something?
I do, though not from the forge. Fannet asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see. Sorry. She shouldn't have dragged you into this.
It's no trouble, really. Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but apart from that...
When you say out and about, where does he usually go?
Just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Maybe. I'll go and speak with him.
Food poisoning? Maybe that's the case.
No sign of the child.
You don't think he's...
Doggo! Let me pet you. Hi. You're such a good boy. Who's a good boy? Okay. Yeah, maybe he's food poisoned. Who knows? Oi.
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazier, is it not? Pavad tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
Oh, Fanny doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what, but he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual. And it might just be what Fanet is looking for. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, and when you see Talor, wish him the best from me, eh?
Of course, eh?
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
Of course, eh? Oh, Jill is still with me. Nice. I'm happy. I thought I was alone, but Jill is still there.
I spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing. Blazier, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest between here and the coast? Surely not. But then... I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries.
Oh.
You may have encountered them during your time here.
Mm-hmm.
The small, scaly beastmen.
And you think they may have caused Talor's illness?
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me?
Sure.
There's an altar there. And if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Please. I'll explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
No problem. I'll do it. Not the problem.
Bastard things.
Tore the fish wide open.
But it also mean the main story there, right? Yeah.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone.
Oh shit, can we trigger that without going on the main story? I don't think so. Let me speak with this one.
Ty, take me, what am I gonna do?
You've got to help me.
Sure.
Shula said you were a force to be reckoned with. Are you?
Why do you ask?
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back. Would you help me find him?
Yeah, sure.
I can try. Tell me what I need to know.
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors cast to keep this place hidden, right?
Uh-huh.
Shula told us about it, yes.
Right. So you know the cairns we use to maintain the spell? Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain them. If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one of these cairns?
Aye, that's right. He said he was going down to Father's Fell. There are 2 cairns out that way, one by the banks of the Swift Run and another near the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
All right. How will I know this friend of yours?
His name's Nassef. He's about my height, but clean-shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's come to no harm, I'd be much obliged. I'll
That's
search
very
the village,
specific.
just in case anyone's seen him, and meet you back here.
Very well.
He's like, yeah, he looks like my NPC, but without the beard. Okay.
One came by the ships, another by the river.
Okay, so there's a lot like going on there, but I just want to do stuff here. Maybe this quest over there is also going to ask me to go in the forest. So let me do that all first. Hey, Joshua.
I suspect 2 dominants can handle whatever it is that awaits you atop that peak. And if not, there's always Lady Shula's battle axe.
Right. Indeed. Good luck, Joshua.
My
Hello.
lord, may I speak with you a moment?
Of course.
There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious then.
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure it wasn't one of the other villagers?
Positive. I think it was someone from outside the wall who has found his way inside.
Oh.
Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it might have been you or your brother. But if it is who I think it is, we cannot allow him to leave now that he knows we're here. Would you go and see? He won't try to hurt you, believe me. Given what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
How do you know? Okay. Sure.
Very well.
How do you know he's not going to?
If the
Okay.
man you saw is who you believe him to be or not, we need to know. It may yet be someone else entirely. Someone who means your people or my people harm.
Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Just promise me that if you do find someone up there...
Don't worry. I won't draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
What is she not telling us?
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
The customer?
I'll explain later. Come on.
Oh, explain now. Okay. Is this all in the same... No, that one goes over there. Okay, good. So we do that one first before I am going to do the rest. Because like this is all triggering the main story. So I will do this one first then. And see who this mysterious customer is. And she probably knows him, but because like he said, like, please don't hurt him. Okay. Yeah. Probably someone acquainted to her. I don't know. We will find out. A quest is nearby. Where is this figure? Oh, the birds. Oh, what's that? Bottle.
A bottle. Breath of
Oh,
the
Clive.
Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too. Who's there?
Me.
Stop!
The heck? The heck, dude? After him! Whoever this person might be.
No! No! Hang on! I'm coming!
Oh no.
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
Stand back. I'll handle this.
Let's see how this looks. Whoa! Whoa! Okay. Enemy slain. Holy shit, that's so OP. Okay. Wow. Okay then. At least we saw that now.
Are you all right?
Sorry,
I'm more than all right. I'm saved. Oh, I could kiss you.
No, I'd rather not.
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Right.
Hervey!
And Jill wouldn't like
It
that.
was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary. It's been so long.
Canary.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Who is he?
A lover?
One of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears. And then you upped and vanished without
looks like
so much as a
Champagne.
word.
Boromir? Is that you?
I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
The flame of your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here. So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue. That was when I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervey. And now that you know about this place, neither can you. We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first, follow me, Hervey.
To the end of the world and beyond.
To the end of infinity and beyond. Okay, so... Oh, okay.
We should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man away.
Like... It's just that... Anybody could do this. Anybody can take a boat and get to this place. Eventually. Like... I don't know. I know I can fast travel. I know. I'm not doing it. I hate fast travel. I only do it when I get forced to do it. Then or when I'm like, okay, I got too many times here in this place. But I mean, it's not that we see this place so many times, so I just want to do it on my own, you know? I mean, like, everybody can, like, take up the boat or ship and accidentally see this place. It's like, how are you even going to protect this for that long? If, like, a local can find it, so can everybody else.
O
Um,
ceaseless rill, guide thy bounty
I
until.
think you need to go there. I believe. Maybe not this way.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be enough.
Maybe not. Where the oh, she's over there. Oopsie daisy.
Forgive me.
There's nothing to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervey. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown. Explorers, survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand. I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervey means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who
An
loves
honest
me.
fool.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
You're welcome. An uninvited guest. An ageless millet. Though called millet, only a fool would endeavor to consume this ivory sand used primarily for polishing the stone floors of churches and temples. This particular sackful appears to have been affected by a surfeit of ether, which has somehow slowed its degradation process, allowing it to maintain its fine sheen despite having been left untouched for several decades. Okay, it's almost the same as the other one that we have found. Okay, thank you.
I left Hervey because I couldn't turn my back on my family.
Uh-huh.
And now his life hangs in the balance.
Right. Okay, so I'm afraid that I have to do a little bit of the story because like I cannot get to the other ones without triggering this one. So let's do that then. And there's also a plus sign quest over there, so let's see what that one is doing. Looks like something Chocobo related. Is it at the stables?
Hail, stranger.
Hello.
Are you a rider by any chance?
In fact, I am.
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any
It's
stables.
just perfume.
Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine gall and wet beak. If I had to guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has her feathers groomed twice a day with a curl hairbrush.
Nothing but the best for my ambrosia.
Ambrosia, eh? Pretty name. What's she like?
Well, she's tall and strong. And her feathers are as white as snow.
You're joking. You've got a white chocobo.
I am.
I have, yes.
Yeah, I have.
I suppose they are rather rare.
This I've got to see. Can you bring her here?
I would if I could.
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat. And he's ferried chocobos before. You could get him to bring her. It'd be perfect timing and all. He's preparing for a trip beyond the wall as we speak. I'm sure he'd help you if you asked.
He would. Well, I don't suppose it would hurt to have Ambrosia around. All right then. Where could I find your father?
He'll be in the storehouse on the other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
All right. So I guess that's how we were going to be able to use our chocobo in this new location. Oi!
You one of the outsiders, then?
Yes.
I am. Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I'd need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Or you could just say no. Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea seriously at first. But thinking about it, it would make it easier to get around if I had Ambrosia here. Can you help?
Well, if you're sure that's what you want. The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other. So, if you need me to ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do.
Thanks.
Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
And where would I find one of those?
Oh, don't ask me. It's been years since I last brought a chocobo across the bay, and I'm told the world's changed a fair bit since then. Where do you usually get your stable supplies from?
Well, the man who made Ambrosia's tack lived in Martha's Rest, and if I remember correctly, he traded in chocobo feed too. So I suppose I'll go and ask him.
I'll be sailing over to Northreach soon to pick up some supplies. While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, all right?
All right. All right. I won't. Okay. So do we have to guess? Do I have now to try? Wait. Yeah, we can just like, okay, now I have to fast travel. There's no other option for me. Northreach. Where is it again? Lost me.
And how might I help the garrison today?
The garrison today. Must be here somewhere, right? Wait, Martha's Rest. No, what am I thinking? Right? I don't need to go here. I need to get the... I'm so stupid. I had the veil inside my brain. I don't know. I don't know why I thought about the veil.
We've got a few
need to go to the Martha Rest.
You want a bed for the night?
Oi.
I remember you.
Yeah.
You're the one who saved Whiteheart. How's the
Ambrosia.
old girl doing?
She's very well. Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. You're the one who saved her. Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a Mimit gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole cartload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
We certainly do.
The power of friendship. Family.
Wouldn't want to keep Anders' father waiting.
Wow. I knew we had to go to Northreach. See, I was just like a little bit like ahead of him. Like I knew I had to go here. I knew it. Okay.
And how might I help the garrison today?
We're going to take a walk in this village. I wish that the same lightning was in here. Like it's this whole place is ruining it. Like Ultima is ruining the vibe right now. God damn you, Ultima, for ruining the vibe of the game.
Do be careful.
I will.
I will. Sprint. Okay, there we are. Hello.
Ah, there you are.
Yes. Good eye, you.
And this must be Ambrosia, was it?
Ambrosia.
Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
I have the Mimic gourd too. Here.
Hand over. Oh. Originally native to Ash, early trade between the twin realms saw the bright orange vegetable quickly spread across Storm. Though unlike in Waloed, where it can be found in a variety of culinary creations, from pies to soups, west of Autha, the Mimit gourd is also almost solely limited to the chocobo fodder, as it is found it induces a calming effect in ill-tempered birds. There you go.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome.
Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
Sure.
We're going to take a little trip across the bay now, Ambrosia. Don't worry. You'll be all right.
And it's beautiful there. You will like it. You will like it, Ambrosia. It's so much nicer there. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. Haven. Look at my chat.
Well, we made it.
You did and all. She is as white as snow. You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too.
You'd have called her Snow
Calm as
White.
you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
Quack! Okay. So now we have our chocobo here as well. Bird of Passage. And level up. Yo. Level 94. Let's go. And some rights. Nothing new. You can now summon Ambrosia in Mysidia. Amazing. Thank you. Alrighty then. Yes. I think, even though I still have a few side quests left, but I'm also at the 2-hour mark, and I don't want to make it any longer than necessary. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do and like trigger the main story, and depending on how that goes, then I will do the side quest stuff in the next video, and then we're going to continue with the story, obviously. But that will all be in the next episode of Final Fantasy XVI, the Rising Tides DLC. I really hope that you liked it so far. We did quite a lot, actually. We did cover a lot of story. It's slowly unfolding a little bit. We do have new abilities. What's up with that? Like, we have now Leviathan abilities. I have no idea how they're going to explain this and connect it and ties it to the story. I think what is maybe going to happen, because like otherwise it wouldn't never make any sense. I think what they're going to do is that they're going to let you get rid of the skills, because how else would they like explain like the final battle with Ultima? Unless you can now do Ultima with the new ability. Right? Because that could maybe be still it. Because this still takes place before Ultima's fight. So it's technically, it could be still be explained. Because like this still takes place before the end of the battle. It could be just like simple like that. It could be as simple as that. They're like, okay, that takes place before the battle. That's why you have now Leviathan. So basically, my very first playthrough never happened, because now that we are playing this, I should have actually waited. Now that I'm thinking of it, maybe I should have waited to complete the game after these two DLCs were out. So it would like fit better as a whole of the game itself. Such a shame. If that is actually the case, if that's actually going to be the case that we're going to keep Leviathan's abilities from now on, even though the game is done after this DLC, so there's not much content anymore besides additional content. But I am considering to do a new playthrough eventually, not anytime soon. But I may be considering to do it on stream someday, just for fun. Just like New Game Plus with all the abilities. If I keep the Leviathan ability, then I will do like a New Game Plus playthrough with all the new abilities. And just for fun, for people that want to watch me live again. So that's all for future stuff. It's not going to be anytime soon, because I have other games to cover after this, which is going to be Final Fantasy VII, is going to be after this. But yeah, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. And as always, don't forget to dream, everybody. And hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.